Alright, and that's perfect because all my screws are too long. Looks like we're headed back to the store already. Wow. It's not gonna happen right now. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get out and use it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of In the Out. I have some wood. I do know pretty much what I want to do. Like, you know, I've seen some really cool truck camping setups. Like, you know, like obviously I've seen Mav and his insane truck camping setup. But, you know, he lives in that thing and it's really extravagant and expensive. I don't need that much. I kind of only need like something for overnights, maybe weekends, maybe an extended like week-long trip if I get to do one, you know, until I can maybe do this full time. But so somebody that really influenced me was a channel named Crazy Quaddy. If you guys haven't seen Mike over on Crazy Quaddy, go check him out. He's super cool. He built a pretty lightweight bed that comes in and out, and I'm going to do a few modifications to it. So I think I'm going to start with the 2x2 and then just start framing it out. So yeah, let's get the bed framed out. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to make the bed on this one. So I think I'm going to make the bed 6'2" because I'm 5'12". The bed's 6 feet 5 inches, I think. And I need at least 2 inches up there, or the top. When I lift it up, it'll hit the canopy. So 2 inches to clear. And we got 6.5 of bed, so it's 6'6". So I have like an inch or two back here and an inch or two up there of give for the top to lift up. And then I can still have a 6'2" bed, which will fit my 5'12" frame. It doesn't even look straight. What's going on here? It's not straight. Jeez. Alright, so I'm going to cut the ends at 30 inches because I want 30 inches. I need enough room to like put a pillow. I can't do 24. I need a little bit of room. So 30 inches wide. First cut of the build. I do have a chop saw, but I was kind of hoping to do this all by battery since it's such little pieces. Let's do another one. Just going to trace it so it's identical. Okay. Second cut of the build. Yeah, let's go. Now I'm getting excited. I'm going to do like this. Like this. Now I need to figure out how far to put these. How far can that slide in? Oh man, there's too much thinking involved with this. So if I want it 6'2", and these are 1.5 inches, so 3 inches, 6'2", I need to cut it at 5'11". I think, yeah. 5'11", 5'12", 5'13", 5'14". Oh wait, I can't put the 2x2s at the ends because then I won't have, the drawer won't be able to slide out. Well, see if this works. I might end up with a bunch of firewood. I'm not a carpenter. I could definitely use some help figuring out this leak and with carpentry. Jeez, why has it come so wet right there? I don't get it. All right, on with the build. Something in the woods. A dog or a deer or a coyote. I actually caught 2 babies walking out in the pasture with my girlfriend. Here, check it out. And yeah, we found these 2. It was pretty cool. I ended up, the Department of Fish and Wildlife told me to put them back. I'm like, well, they're in my field. So I ended up taking them up to the mountains and dropping them off by the salmon hatchery At the time, there were a lot of pieces of fish around and stuff. I don't know if they made it, but they were like right at that age where they could kind of maybe fend for themselves. But they definitely couldn't grow up on the property. I have enough problems with them around here. Anyway, back to the build. Third cut. I'm not going to count it. Alright, now we are going to get the chop saw. Decided to pre-drill because I didn't want to crack these 2x2s. The screws that I got. So I'm trying to get the base done here. We're going to figure it out as we go. Whoa, that's wiggly. Why is that so wiggly? Okay. Why is that so wiggly? Oh, you can probably already tell that I'm not a good I'm not. I build a tree for it. Especially when I try to do everything on the back of my truck. But do what you do. Alright, and that's perfect because all my screws are too long. Because I bought 3.5. Of course this isn't 4 inches, it's only 1.5 inches, so that makes it 3 inches, so I'm a 1/2 inch too long. Alright. Looks like we're headed back to the store already. Golly. Wow. And all of that because a 2x2 is not a 2x2, it's a 1.5 by 1.5. Carpentry. Alright, well, it's nice and rainy now. Let's get back home and see if I can work on that bed. Stay tuned, guys. From now on with carpentry, I'm never trusting anything. I'm just gonna measure everything. So I've got the right size screws, and it's nice and cold and raining. I think it dropped like 15 degrees since we left to get the screws, but whatever, we're gonna work out here until we're too cold or we get it done. So start framing this thing out. seriously raining out. Maybe I should put up like the canopy. I gotta tell you guys, I'm like super excited that the Pacific Northwest turned back into the Pacific Northwest. After 100 degrees and fires and smoke all summer long. Man, it's beautiful. Look at it. Now it's getting sunny. Okay. That was much higher. So something is already wrong. Well, somehow I made the other one a 1/4 inch bigger. Jesus. Oh my God. So this one is a 1/4 inch bigger. And my phone's getting rained on. And, oh my gosh. Carpentry. One thing I know for sure, you can't mess around with the northwest rainstorm, guys. I'm going in. It is like storming. I'm getting soaked. So we're gonna continue this one later. We'll get back at it in a bit, guys. Stay tuned. Woo! It's not gonna happen right now. The universe is telling me to go in and just chill, because it's coming down. Radar says we're not gonna get hit for a while, so. And then it was cold out, so check this out. Got a little fire going. Keep us warm while we work, because I definitely got cold. But getting the bed situated. I'm gonna start getting it framed, and get this camper bed done. Full on lake in there from the rain though, so I don't know what's going on. You can see it leaking here, but we'll figure that out. I'm gonna get this, stay warm by the fire and get this bed framed out. I hope. Dog. Thank you. Check it out. So there's the basic frame of it. Then down here in this gap, it's where the board will slide out. I think I'm going to end up putting a floor here that lifts up and turns into like a second bed to make it bigger for a second mattress. I guess we're gonna put the hinges on and get the top made. So stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think so far. And for all you carpenters out there, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm doing this in the rocks next to a fire out in like the woods almost. So, and I'm really bad at carpentry, I swear. So it's really made up. But I think I'll be able to sleep on it. So, all right, on to the next piece. Fire's been great too. I'm literally sweating. It's so hot right there. So, beautiful sunset tonight going down. It's crazy how nice it got. It's cold, but it's beautiful out. Exactly how I like it. Fire going, nice and cold. Dang, look at that truck. And if he's getting ready, bed's going in. I really got to figure out that leak, but all right, stay tuned. We're gonna build the top. So I don't know what I'm doing. This thing's like 1.5 inches off of square. Oh geez, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like 1.5 inches out of square, and I feel like it's just like tweaked a little bit. So I'm hoping that I can get it squared up with the top. This carpentry is killing me. Anyway, we're gonna put the top on it. It's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday when it was raining, had the fire going and everything. A lot nicer out today. So I'm gonna make the top square, and then I'm gonna force it into position, I think, if that works. Okay. All right, stay tuned. See how it goes. All right, so here's the problem. That's how out of square it is. Right, that much. Other than like just like crushing it into position, I don't know what to do. All right, well, let's try to figure it out. I think I'm gonna attach the back square and then loosen up the front and like try to bang it over. Stay tuned, guys. You're gonna see some expert carpentry skills here. Why don't you make yourself useful and find my pencil? Huh? Where's my pencil? Wow. There it is. Right where you left it. So these are the hinges I got. I'll supposedly just sit on the back and then be able to lift the lid. Yes, I think it'll work. Come on. So, yesterday when the rainstorm hit, it kind of took me back a little bit because Like my dad was always like, build a fire, build a fire. We camped a lot when I was little. Well, we camped a lot my whole life. And every time it rained or got cold, right, he was always big about like getting tarps up and building a fire and staying warm. And I just like had this memory last night of, I think I was like 6. And we were up in the mountains camping. And I'd walked out to the lake. And my mom and my 2 little sisters were still back at camp. And it started thundering. And like we were so high up in the mountains that you could feel the thunder like crack through you, like you were in the thunderstorm. And I was sitting there fishing and I was catching fish. And I can remember like the flashes like going right across the lake, and I'm tucked in these trees and it's raining and I'm fishing with my rain gear on, and it's thundering and lightning, and I'm catching these trout. And I got like 3 or 4, and then my dad came down. He's like, son, I need you to come back and help me. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm catching all these fish. Look at these fish. He's like, that's great, but you got to come back and help me. So I get back to camp, and there's like rivers flowing through camp, you know, like little streams flowing through camp. Everything's soaked. It's cold. The fire's not going. My mom and my sisters are freezing. They're like 3 and 4 or 2 and 4 or something, and I'm like 6 or 7. And so he's like, I'm helping him like get some tarps up on the trees to like stop the wind from blowing in. So we like hung these tarps, and I'm starting to get cold and like wet too. And we get these tarps up, and the wind kind of stops blowing in, and then we get a tarp up over like the top of the fire, and get one up over the tent. And like by this time, I can't even like feel my hands. And then so he starts getting wood out of the truck, right? And trying to chop it, but I barely can because I can't feel my hands anymore, and like they're not even working, and like I couldn't even like zip my jacket up. They were so numb. And I just remember like getting that fire going. He's like, come on, we gotta get the fire going. Your sisters are cold, your mom's cold, and it was raining. And finally we got the rain and the wind to stop because of the tarps. And then we got the fire going and got the fire cracking and started to warm up. And then my mom and my sisters came out, and like we ran these lines from the trees and started hanging up blankets and stuff, and like had this raging fire in the middle of the mountains. And so it was like funny yesterday because I started to get wet and cold, and the first thing I think about is like starting a fire. Just because, I don't know, my dad always like started a fire, like even, anyway, it's kind of a fun little memory to remember last night because of that rainstorm and stuff. But that's not going to help me with my carpentry skills, that's for sure. And I'm willing to admit I am bad at this. Bad at it. Okay. So that's a Phillips and not a T. I gotta go find the Phillips. Well, I got the main part done. We got the hinges on. It's opening and closing. So that's pretty much it right there. But you can see how off it is. So I'm gonna have to go and tweak this, figure out how to get it square. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I might have to cut this out a little bit to get it to fit perfectly, but. And then the only other thing is I have a cab height canopy, so I don't have that extra headroom. So it's gonna be pretty tight, but I'm stoked. Look at that. All right, here we are on another day. It's raining again, so I'm gonna try to get the bed in here so I don't get rained on, and we'll finish up, maybe do a little painting. I want to get the cedar all on the sides. I got some cedar on already, so I'll show you guys that. And we're hanging out with Lily. I don't know if you guys can see her over there. So you guys can see I got some of the new cedar on the front, and I'm going to attach a piece here that'll allow the extension to sit on it. So I'm going to make an extension out of the other 18 inches for when there's two people. I have my girlfriend with me. I can slide in the truck, put it on there, and then throw a different pad on. Can you find my ladder, please? Instead of just standing there. Where's my ladder, Sage? I know I brought it down here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, check this out. So when we have the second bed made, it'll be just like this. I'll just come off here and come down right here. It'll be the other half of the plywood sheet. So I can have the 2-sleeper mattress or my single sleeper mattress in here. But there we go, it's getting there. I'm gonna stain it, paint it, make 2 things to latch it to the wall, get the shocks, and maybe reinforce the top a little bit, and then we'll be all done with it. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? We finally got it done. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get out and use it. I got the this is a 5-inch semi-firm foam mattress, just a sheet on there, and I ordered myself a patch quilt. Got my pillows in there. One thing that you guys saw is I did do the shocks, so pretty easy to lift up, a lot harder to put down, but I got the shocks in there. I'm going to secure it and go from there, build the drawer, stuff like that. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull it off. I'm such a bad carpenter, and I'm so excited with the way that it turned out. So I'll get it secured. Next episode, we're going to put the lights in, the curtains in, put power in, and put the floor in, just insulate a little bit of carpet, and then we're off to the races. We're going to go camping, so I can't wait to sleep on my new truck camping bed. I appreciate you guys following on and watching this. you know, go ahead and if you feel like it, hit that subscribe button. It'd be awesome. If not, thank you for watching. Come back and watch another episode. I really appreciate you guys being here. This has been super fun for me. This was a hard episode, like the rain and the cold and not knowing how to frame and not knowing what I'm doing. You know, the design that I followed from Crazy Quaddy, go check his site out. It was a great design to build off of, so that helped a lot. And I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. So, yeah, until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the woods.